Good evening everyone and welcome back to our channel. I am Twinkle Quatra from IME Law College and currently a legal intern at Lexis and Company, and today I am going to start extortion. And in my previous video I have already told you about theft, and to get better understanding between theft and extortion, please go and watch my previous video. Now let's get started with the topic. So extortion is given under section 383 of IPC. Extortion means if someone intentionally threats you and make a fear of injury in your mind for some valuable security or for any sign or any sealed deal, so that can be converted into valuable security or for money. That means that person is committing a crime of extortion. So we all have we all know that criminal intimidation means giving a threat to someone, and I have also made a brief video on criminal intimidation, that is section 503. You can watch that video. So this we all know that dhamki means criminal intimidation, but if someone is giving you threat and in return of threat that person wants money. Money is the main and very important element in extortion, and also extortion in Hindi means vasuli. So this is very important that there should be money included. So if someone is giving you threat and he wants money in return, for example, if someone is saying you that I will keep your child in my detention if you will not pay me this amount of money, that means that person is liable for extortion. And let's just take another example. If someone is saying you that sign this paper and give me your property, otherwise I will defame you, that means that person is liable under section 383 of extortion. And there is a basic difference between theft and extortion. Theft means चोरी करना without consent, और जो इंटेंशन होती है उसमें बुरी होती है, कंसेंट नहीं होता है, मूवेबल प्रॉपर्टी होती है. लेकिन जो एक्सटॉर्शन होता है मूवेबल इमूवेबल दोनों प्रॉपर्टी का हो सकता है, और कंसेंट जो है वो ज़बरदस्ती ली जाती है. ठीक है. और एक्सटॉर्शन ये हो गया. अब इसकी पनिशमेंट क्या होती है? 384 सेक्शन में पनिशमेंट दे रखी है एक्सटॉर्शन की, दैट इज ऑफ 3 years प्लस फाइन और बोथ. सो इफ समवन विल गिव यू ओनली थ्रेट्स दैट आई विल डू दिस then, and he is not demanding any money for that. For example, if there is a girl and there is a boy, they got married, and now the girl don't want to live with that boy. She came back to her house. Now that the boy is saying marry me, otherwise I will I will hurt myself, or I will hurt you, and then he will be liable for under any other section, but not extortion. Extortion means asking for money with the threat. So punishment I have told you. And if someone is giving you only threat, then punishment is for criminal intimidation, and I would like to know what is the punishment. So please do comment in the section if you know that what is the punishment for criminal intimidation, that is only threat. So we have done 383, 384. Now let's come to 385. It says putting person in fear of injury in order to commit extortion. It means if someone is putting you in a fear of injury to commit extortion, and this injury means mental injury. If someone is saying that I will leak your videos or photos, if let's take example, there is a girlfriend and a boyfriend, and that boyfriend or girlfriend is blaming any other person for that, I will leak your pictures, otherwise give me rupees 5 lakh and all. That means they are mentally causing injury to the other person. So he will come under this section 385, and the punishment will be of 2 years plus fine or both. Now let's come to next 386. It says extortion by putting a person in fear of death or grievous hurt. It means that we are putting a person with the injury of death or grievous hurt. Yes, it means that we are doing extortion and putting that person under pressure of death or grievous hurt. We are saying that we will cause death, or I will break your hand, break your neck, break your face, any grievous hurt. And we have done this, we have done extortion, we have taken the money, we have threatened that person, and we have taken the money. That means we have that we have means if any person, not we. So if that person has threatened the other person and taken the money, then he has done extortion by giving threats of death and grievous hurt, and then he will be liable for 10 years plus fine. And now let's come to next section, 387, right? Putting person in fear of death or of grievous hurt in order to commit extortion. So many people confuse in this 386 and 387, but the basic difference is that in 386 the act has been done, the extortion has been done, the money has been taken, the threat has been given. But in 387 it means that someone is giving threat, but he is not doing anything, he hasn't taken money yet, but he is giving a threat like I will break your bone, I will जान से मार दूंगा आपको, ये जो धमकी दे रहा है बट उसने अभी कुछ करा नहीं है, then he will be liable under 7 years of imprisonment plus fine. Now let's come to section 388. It says extortion by threat of accusation of an offense punishable with death or imprisonment for life, etc. So here extortion by threat, it means that someone has done the extortion and given the threat whose punishment is death or imprisonment for life. Someone, let's take example first. So someone is saying that I will make you liable under rape, otherwise give me money. He or she is giving threats regarding the accusation of an offense. Let's take an example. There is a girl and a boy, and that the girl is threatening that boy that I will put rape charges on you, otherwise give me rupees 20 lakhs. In that case, and that money has been also taken, that boy got frightened by the threats and he has given the money in, then she will be liable for 388 because the extortion has been done, she has taken the money. And also the 388, there is a provision that if there are threats given under section 377, 377 is of unnatural, once again, it is of unnatural offenses. So if any threat has been given under this 377, regarding 377 also, then that person will liable for 388 and the punishment will be of 10 years plus fine. And if threat has been given for 377, then there will be the imprisonment for life. So there is a last section of extortion. It says putting person in fear for execution of offense in order to commit extortion. It means the same, that extortion has not been done, but you are or some person is putting someone in fear that I will make these charges against you, otherwise give me money, but nothing has been done, he is just threatening. And same here is that section 377, if some offenses has been accusated regarding section 377, then there will be imprisonment for life, otherwise of other section there will be of 10 years of imprisonment plus fine. So that's it for extortion. And tell me in comment section that what are the difference between extortion and theft. By watching my both the videos you will get clear difference between theft and extortion, and do watch my video on theft as well. And I hope you like this video. Keep liking, keep sharing, and subscribe to our channel. And also my next video will be on robbery and dacoity, and please don't watch that also, and you will then you can make a clear difference between theft, extortion and dacoity. And thank you so much for watching.